It's possible. What if I told you there are top 5 Black-friendly countries where you can live for $1,000 a month? Yep, you heard that right. Just $1,000. Now I know what you're thinking. $1,000? My monthly Starbucks budget is threatening to overtake that. And you're not wrong. That's less than what a lot of folks pay for rent alone in the US or Western Europe. And it can cover your whole monthly lifestyle in these Black-friendly countries. This isn't just about scraping by. This is about thriving. No, I'm not talking about living in some rundown shack in the middle of nowhere, wrestling a crocodile for your morning coffee. I'm talking about comfort too. Opportunity and a good life. Picture this: vibrant communities, rich cultures, and a sense of peace you might not have felt in a while. This is especially for Black people who are tired of high prices, racial stress, and those side eyes in coffee shops when you just want to add an extra shot of espresso without being judged. You know the look. That's subtle. Is he allowed to be that caffeinated? Look, moving abroad isn't just a wild dream. It's a smart money move. And let's be clear, these aren't just budget backpacker spots where you're sleeping in a 10-person dorm. These are Black-friendly destinations where you can live comfortably, safely, and with dignity. A place where your money stretches further and your spirit can finally take a deep breath. Whether you're thinking about retiring, starting over, or just want to enjoy more for less, this list is for you. But before we dive in, don't forget to join the Tour Tribes family. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our eye-opening content. Let's get started. First up, we're heading down to South America, to a country with a rhythm so infectious, it'll have you dancing before you even clear customs. I'm talking about Brazil, specifically Salvador, in the state of Bahia. This isn't just a city, it's the beating heart of Afro-Brazilian culture. The moment you step into Salvador, you feel it. It's in the air, in the music of the Olodum drummers echoing through the cobblestone streets of the Pelourinho, the historic center. It's a feeling of coming home, even if you've never been there before. You see, Salvador has the largest population of African descent outside of Africa. This isn't a place where your Blackness is an afterthought. It's the main event. It's woven into the fabric of the city's identity, from the candomblé religious ceremonies to the capoeira circles that spontaneously form in the squares. There's a profound sense of belonging here, a recognition in the faces you see. A shared history that connects you to the place in a way that's hard to describe. You're not just a tourist. You're part of a diaspora returning to a spiritual home. Now let's talk numbers, because that sense of belonging doesn't pay the bills. For $1,000 a month, you can live a very comfortable life. Imagine renting a nice apartment, maybe with a view of the ocean, for around $300 to $500. The rest of your budget goes to food, transportation, and entertainment. And the food? Oh, the food. We're talking fresh, delicious meals like moqueca, a rich seafood stew, for just a few dollars at a local spot. Your grocery bill will be a fraction of what you're used to. There is a catch though, and it's a linguistic one. You've got to learn Portuguese. English isn't widely spoken, especially outside of the main tourist areas. But think of it not as a barrier, but as an invitation. Learning the language is your key to unlocking a deeper connection with the people and the culture. It shows respect and opens doors to friendships and experiences that you would otherwise miss. It's the difference between observing Salvador and truly living in it. Of course, like any big city in the world, whether it's Johannesburg, New York, or Salvador, you have to be smart about safety. You keep your wits about you. You don't flash expensive things around in certain areas, and you listen to the advice of locals. It's about being aware, not afraid. The common sense you use to navigate any major urban center is the same common sense you'll use here. Don't let exaggerated stories scare you away from the magic. The community here is warm and welcoming, especially once they see you're making an effort to integrate. You'll find a vibrant expat community, including many Black Americans and Europeans who have already made the move. They've built networks, started businesses, and created a supportive environment. They can help you navigate the initial challenges, from finding an apartment to figuring out the best place to get fresh acai. So, if you're looking for a place where your culture is celebrated, your money goes far, and life has a constant, beautiful soundtrack, Salvador might just be calling your name. It's a city that challenges you to be present, to engage, and to dance. It's a place where you can build a new life, not as an outsider looking in, but as a long-lost cousin who has finally come home. Alright, for our next stop, we're packing our bags and flying across the globe to Southeast Asia. Welcome to Thailand, the land of smiles. And let me tell you, that nickname is not just a marketing slogan, it's a way of life. From the bustling streets of Bangkok, to the serene beaches of Phuket, or the mountainous tranquility of Chiang Mai, you're greeted with a warmth that is genuinely disarming. It's a country that has mastered the art of making you feel welcome. For Black travelers and expats, the experience in Thailand is often one of positive curiosity. You might get some stares, not out of malice, but because in many parts of the country, you might be one of the few Black people they've seen in person. It's a look that's more, wow, cool, than, what are you doing here? Locals are often eager to chat, practice their English, and learn about where you come from. This curiosity often translates into incredible hospitality and a feeling of being a bit of a celebrity, which, let's be honest, can be a nice change of pace. Let's break down the budget, because this is where Thailand truly shines. That $1,000 a month? It's not just doable, it's comfortable. In a city like Chiang Mai, a hub for digital nomads, you can find a modern studio apartment for as little as $250 a month. Yes, you read that correctly. Your biggest expense might be air conditioning, because it does get hot. The rest of your budget is for feasting on some of the world's best street food for $1 or $2 per meal, getting around in a tuk-tuk, and enjoying weekend trips to stunning temples and waterfalls. The lifestyle here is laid back and focused on well-being. It's a place where you can afford weekly massages, which cost less than a sandwich in many Western cities. It's a culture that values peace, respect, and taking things slowly. This slower pace of life can be a powerful antidote to the constant grind and stress that many of us are trying to escape. Imagine starting your day with fresh fruit from the market instead of a frantic commute. That's the Thai reality. Now, for the practicalities. The visa situation is something you need to plan for. Many people start with a tourist visa and then explore options for longer-term stays, like an education visa, for learning Thai for example, or a volunteer visa. The rules can change, so it's crucial to do your research and maybe even consult with an immigration lawyer or an experienced expat. It's a bureaucratic hurdle, but for the quality of life you get, many find it's well worth the effort. While there isn't a large, historic Black community like in Brazil, there is a growing and supportive network of Black expats. You'll find them in Facebook groups, at social meetups, and running businesses. They share tips on everything from the best hair salons to where to find ingredients for soul food. This community provides a vital sense of connection and helps make Thailand feel even more like home. You're not just moving to a foreign country, you're joining a global family. So, if your dream is to live in a tropical paradise, where your budget feels limitless, the food is heavenly, and the people are overwhelmingly kind, Thailand should be high on your list. It's a place to heal, to explore, and to discover a more peaceful and affordable way of being. It's a country that smiles at you, and you can't help but smile back. From Asia, we fly back to the vibrant landscapes of South America. Our third destination is a country that has undergone a remarkable transformation, a place of resilience, rhythm, and rebirth, Colombia. For too long, its story was dominated by headlines that had nothing to do with the warmth of its people or the beauty of its culture. But today, Colombia is writing a new chapter, and it's a story you'll want to be a part of. When we talk about Black-friendly, we have to talk about cities like Cali, the salsa capital of the world, or the Caribbean coastal cities of Cartagena and Barranquilla. These regions are the heartlands of Afro-Colombian culture. Colombia has the second largest population of African descent in Latin America, after Brazil. This heritage is loud and proud, expressed through explosive music, incredible food, and a spirit that has overcome centuries of struggle. When you walk through these cities, you feel a powerful connection to the African diaspora. Living in a city like Medellin, once notorious but now celebrated for its innovation and spring-like climate, is incredibly affordable. For $1,000 a month, you can live very well. A modern one-bedroom apartment in a good neighborhood might cost you around $400 to $600. Your daily expenses are low, from the cheap and efficient metro system to the Menú del Día lunches that give you a full, hearty meal for just a few dollars. It's a place where your money works for you, freeing you up to enjoy life. The community is incredibly welcoming. Colombians are known for their friendliness and are often excited to share their culture with foreigners. They'll invite you to their homes, teach you how to dance salsa, or at least laugh with you as you try, and make you feel like part of the family. There's a genuine warmth here that makes it easy to build connections and feel at home, even if your Spanish is a work in progress. However, we have to be real. Just like in many parts of the world, including the US, racial inequality is a reality in Colombia. While you will find a strong Afro-Colombian culture, colorism and systemic challenges do exist. As a black foreigner, you might be treated with curiosity and privilege in some spaces, but it's important to be aware of the complex racial dynamics at play. It's a conversation that is happening in the country, and being there means being part of that evolving dialogue. Safety, again, is about being street smart. The Colombia of today is not the Colombia of the 1990s. Major cities are generally safe, but like any urban environment, you need to be aware of your surroundings. Avoid walking alone at night in certain areas, don't flash valuables, and use trusted ride-sharing apps. The key is to be alert, not paranoid. Millions of Colombians live safe, happy lives every day, and so can you. So, if you're drawn to a country with a powerful story of transformation, a deep and vibrant Afro-descendant culture, and a cost of living that allows you to truly live instead of just survive, Colombia deserves your attention. It's a country that will challenge your perceptions, move your feet to a salsa beat, and capture your heart with its incredible resilience and warmth. Let's set our sights on the Caribbean, to an island nation where the ocean is always in view and the rhythm of life is set by the waves and the beat of merengue and bachata. Welcome to the Dominican Republic. This is a place where the sun seems to shine a little brighter, the coffee tastes a little richer, and the stresses of the Western world feel a million miles away. It's an invitation to slow down and savor the moment. The DR offers a deep and immediate cultural connection for many in the African diaspora. The island's history is a complex tapestry of Taino, African, and Spanish influences, and the African roots are undeniable. You see it in the faces of the people, you hear it in the drums that drive the music, and you taste it in the rich flavors of the food, like sancocho, a hearty stew that speaks of community and tradition. For many Black Americans, there's a feeling of familiarity here, a shared Caribbean soul. Affordability is a huge draw. Your $1,000 budget can go a long way, especially if you live outside the tourist-heavy resorts of Punta Cana. In cities like Santo Domingo, the historic capital, or smaller coastal towns like Las Terrenas, you can find comfortable apartments for $400 to $600 a month. Groceries are cheap, especially if you shop at local markets, and a delicious plate of la bandera dominicana, rice, beans, and meat, will only set you back a few dollars. Life here is about simple pleasures, not expensive price tags. The lifestyle is quintessentially Caribbean, relaxed and centered around family and community. The pace is slower. People take time to talk to their neighbors, to sit on their porches in the evening, to enjoy a baseball game. This can be a culture shock if you're used to a fast-paced, individualistic society, but it's a welcome one. It's a chance to decompress, to build genuine relationships, and to learn that not everything needs to be done right this second. Mañana isn't just tomorrow, it's a philosophy. Now, it's important to address the elephant in the room: colorism. The DR has a very complex relationship with its African heritage, and you will find a social hierarchy based on skin tone. This is a painful legacy of colonialism that the country is still grappling with. As a Black American or European, You might occupy a strange middle ground, sometimes seen as an other or a privileged foreigner, which can shield you from the worst of it. But it's a dynamic you will notice and need to be aware of. The expat community is well established, with many Americans, Canadians, and Europeans who have made the DR their home. This includes a growing number of Black expats who are drawn by the culture, the climate, and the cost of living. They have created supportive networks, sharing information on everything from navigating bureaucracy to finding the best beaches. This built-in community can make the transition much smoother and less isolating. If you're dreaming of ocean views from your window, a life filled with music and dance, and a culture that feels both foreign and strangely familiar, the Dominican Republic could be your paradise. It's a place that asks you to be patient, to open your heart to its people, and to let the rhythm of the island carry you away. It's a beautiful, complicated, and deeply soulful place to call home. For our final destination, we're heading to the narrow strip of land that connects 2 continents and 2 oceans, a place that is literally the crossroads of the world, Panama. This country is more than just its famous canal. It's a dynamic blend of the modern and the historic, of lush rainforests and bustling cityscapes, and it has a deep, often overlooked Black history that is fundamental to its identity. Panama's Black history is profound. It's the history of the Afro-Antillean workers who came from Jamaica, Barbados, and other Caribbean islands to build the canal, one of the greatest engineering feats in human history. Their legacy is alive and well, especially in neighborhoods like Rio Abajo in Panama City and in the coastal province of Colón. You'll find a vibrant culture with its own unique food, music, and traditions, a fusion of Caribbean and Central American influences. The affordability here is remarkable for a country that uses the US dollar as its currency, which eliminates the hassle of exchange rates. A budget of $1,000 to $1,200 a month is very realistic for a comfortable life. In Panama City, you can find a nice apartment outside the most expensive districts for around $500 to $700. Step outside the capital, and costs drop even more. Food, transportation, and healthcare are all significantly cheaper than in the US. One of Panama's biggest draws is its incredible diversity of landscapes. You can be in a sleek, modern city one moment, and an hour later you can be hiking in a dense rainforest, or relaxing on a pristine beach on either the Pacific or Caribbean coast. This accessibility to nature is a huge plus for anyone looking for a healthier, more active lifestyle. Imagine finishing your work week and deciding whether to go to the mountains or the beach for the weekend. The vibe in Panama is a unique mix. Panama City feels cosmopolitan and international, a hub for banking and business. But you can also wander through the charming historic streets of Casco Viejo, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, with its colonial architecture, boutique hotels, and rooftop bars. There's a blend of energy and history that is truly captivating. The people are generally friendly and accustomed to foreigners, given the country's international character. Panama is also known for being relatively safe and stable compared to some of its neighbors. It has a well-developed infrastructure, reliable internet, and good healthcare options, especially in the capital. This makes it an easier transition for many expats who want the benefits of living abroad without giving up certain modern conveniences. It offers a soft landing into the Latin American experience. For Black people looking to move abroad, Panama offers a unique proposition. It's a place where you can connect with a rich Afro-Caribbean history, enjoy a high quality of life on a low budget, and live in a country that is both a tropical paradise and a modern international hub. It's a country that truly sits at the crossroads, offering a little bit of everything for everyone. It's a place to build, to explore, and to find your own path. So there you have it. 5 incredible, vibrant, and welcoming countries where a new, more affordable life is not just a dream, but a real possibility. From the Afro-Brazilian heartbeat of Salvador to the serene smiles of Thailand, the resilient rhythm of Colombia, the Caribbean soul of the Dominican Republic, and the global crossroads of Panama. each one offers a unique path to a life with less financial stress and more cultural richness. A life where you can breathe a little deeper, and your blackness is not just seen, but celebrated. This isn't about escaping. It's about expanding. It's about making a conscious choice to live a life that aligns with your values, your budget, and your well-being. The world is a massive, beautiful place, and there are communities out there waiting to welcome you, to share their culture with you, and to become your new home. It takes courage to make a move like this, but the reward is a richer, fuller life experience. So, which country would you choose to start your new life for less? Are you packing your bags for the salsa clubs of Cali or the beaches of the Dominican Republic? Let us know in the comments below. We love hearing your thoughts and dreams, and if you found this journey inspiring, please share it with someone who needs to see it. Don't forget to subscribe for more eye-opening content from Tour Tribes. Until next time, travel safe and dream big.